Now, gifting is a touchy subject because a lot of people cherish their gifts. They think, okay, I'm going to make sure to drop on this person, I'm going to make sure to drop on this person. Sometimes we get sidetracked. I do it myself. I go in, I support a lot of people, and sometimes I can get sidetracked on the side of the stream. Like I can be like, okay, fuck yeah, they got good banter. I'm gonna make this person be quiet for the rest of this game. Sometimes they can have a streak. Me personally, if I've got the funds there, I'll be like, okay, yeah, sweet. I'm gonna take the streak. No worries. I get blocked a lot for it, but I couldn't care less. Now, the badges are something different. Okay, so between 0 to 24, you are technically what they call what TikTok sizes down as a small badge. Once you hit 25, a little banner comes up on the screen upon entry. Once you hit 25, no matter what live you enter, except if there's more than like 300 people in there, then it won't show. Your little entry badge will show. Now the badge just shows, hey man, I'm a big baller. From 25 to 34, that badge will still remain. Once you hit 35, now 35 allows your badge to show up when you enter people's lives that have like 300 to God knows how many. I think the max I've seen is 75k. No, 17.5k. Jesus Christ. I'm only had my first coffee. That's a bigger badge. And then once you hit 40 allows you to send a cheaper uni. Me personally, I want to get to level 40 so I can send that cheaper uni just for the sake of getting there. That's one of my goals. That's on my list. Now here's the thing: those badges don't just level up off the same amount. Each time you level up, it requires more diamonds to level up the next time. So for me, 38 to 39 is 1.5 million diamonds, and then 39 to 40 is 1.9 million diamonds. Now again, this isn't something that's going to happen straight away. Like heck, maybe I might hit 39 by the end of this year. I'm only 90k away. However, it takes time. It's not something we're able to give like God knows how many unis just off the first bat and just go straight to 40. But here's something that I can't stress on as a streamer: is knowing your limits. Now, some people get so sidetracked in the fun of the stream that they overdo their means. Here's my little trick. I top up a certain amount a day, and during that, I only drop what I can. I make sure to keep some aside for other stuff, but I make sure to set myself a limit per day. Whether some days that'll be heartening. So if I only make like 10k diamonds, I'll only drop heartenings. If I make 50k diamonds, I'll drop hand hearts and galaxies. What you got to understand is there are two ways to increment the diamonds. One way is to spend it out of your own money, which if you're doing an update if you're paying from the app, it's cheaper to get through the website, TikTok coins. It's about 25% cheaper to go through TikTok coins. Now, as a streamer, TikTok take off 50%. It used to be 53%, as long as you do the right things from the other upload that I did. You can gain an extra 10%, and you can gain that extra 10%. Again, to get that far though it takes a lot. It takes time. Now, as I've realized, I've got to be careful with who I gift, because there are people that just, as soon as you enter their live, they're going to expect you to gift. So I don't. If they have that expectation, I don't do it. I do it when I want to. Unless I see a streak, then I kind of get a bit carried away. But that's on me. But yeah, gifting can be very addictive. So be very careful. Another thing to be wary of is who you gift. There are some people on this platform that will, as soon as they see you only gift heavy on this person, they'll only battle that person. Me personally, I know exactly which people to battle that get a lot of hate gifts. I don't battle them often though. I battle them once every 3 weeks or something like that. And that's only just to show my face and be like, hey, look, I still appreciate you, but I just don't want the hate gifts. And you can't really boss people around and tell them not to gift, because people can get a bit ahead of themselves. If you're one of those streamers that sticks by to get the hate gifts, and good on you. That's all. That's up to you. You do you, boo. For me, I like to get my diamonds through my performance. I like to get my diamonds through the stuff I'm doing that are making laughs. I don't like those hate gifts.